Hello everyone, Collinsrath here and welcome back. We have spent most of the night so far just sitting in our dirt hole. Yeah, not much is going on. There was drifters outside. I don't hear them anymore. I'm sure they're out there. But anyway, it's a little late to go out. There's not much to do though. We don't have food to make. We don't really have stuff to do. We can make a spear, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So now we had sort of like an unstructured start to the day yesterday, which is fine. It's the beginning of the world. I was just trying to find a place to bunker down, really. We kind of did that. This is a bad spot, though. I want to make like a better hut to stay in. I think to set myself up better... Oh, there they are. Hear them now. To set myself up better for the future, though, I want to lay out a pretty clear goal for today. And that is... Let me unpause it so we can get through the night. That is to get into the Pottery Age. So right now, we're just in the Stone Age. We have stone tools. We've napped some knives, flint spears, all that. But we don't have clay bowls and cooking pots, vessels for storage, all of that good stuff. So we need to get started on it. Luckily, just south of us, we've found clay already. I'm sure there's more nearby. That kind of looks like it might be some. Actually, that probably is. And I think our spawn was around here somewhere. So I might head back that way. I'll grab some clay, head back over here, and get a hut set up. And when I say hut, I do mean a hut. Like, I'm not the best builder, okay? Like, you're not gonna watch me and be ashamed of yourself by my builds or anything like that. Like, it's gonna be a hut, probably made out of rammed earth, okay? So, yeah, that's our plan for the day. And I think it's a little still too early to get out of here. So I'm gonna make a couple of spears. And, well, we've already have one. One more will be fine. Maybe another one. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna grab some of that clay, head back to spawn, and gonna make a hut. And we also need to get some more wood because in order to fire our clay items, we're going to need to make a pit kiln. I'm probably going to sit down for another second until it gets early enough to roll around. So I'll fast forward it, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so we've waited till a little bit after 4 a.m. and, you know, I just don't feel like waiting anymore. So I think we're going to make a break for it. It's probably a little bit light outside. Yeah, we're just gonna run. Hopefully there's nothing out here. Yep, oh, I hear him. I hear him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well. I managed to do that. Oh, Jesus. Really bad mistake on my part. At least we can get out, though. I didn't take too much damage. I'm just gonna hop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's reorient ourselves here. And I believe we might have clay here. I don't want to double back too much. So let's go check this out. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, so let's grab some of this. We have just barely enough room to carry some, so we'll grab it and we'll make a run for it. Check behind us. I think it might just be bright outside enough to deter the drifters. So we're going to grab some of this. And we might grab a little bit of dirt while we're at it. And the other thing I need to do on the way back is we need to gather enough food to actually, you know, do something with, because right now we don't have much. We have 4 red currant berries. That's it. some cattails too. And I think I made a mistake in the last episode, maybe. I didn't rewatch it, but I noticed when I was looking at the map, we have mature turnips. I definitely don't have mature turnips on me. And to spot those, maybe I crouch spotted those. I hope I didn't break them and like lose the turnips, because those would be really handy to have. Those will be spotted too. What I like to do before winter is go around and gather the mushrooms and make stews and stuff out of them. That way you can store them for the winter, because I think they die off, if I'm not mistaken. Not permanently, but they die off in the winter. You can't go and grab the caps. Red currants? I think we can. Yeah, we have red currants. Let's grab these. Let's go ahead. Let's mark these bushes. That way we can come back. Berries. Red. All right. And ooh, turnips. Okay, yeah, we're gonna offload some of this stuff, and we're gonna come back. Every little bit counts right now. No way. We've even got copper. All right. Oh yeah, the map marker worked. Good deal. Well, now we know to come back for that. It's only 1 bit, so it's not gonna do us a whole lot of good, but it's, you know, better than nothing. Gold? Huh. I don't think I've ever found that on the surface before. I didn't even know that could spawn. Silver? Okay. I don't know if that's rare. I mean, I'm assuming. Did I just find something important? Well, I don't know, but it's mapped. In case we ever need it. Strange. Let's get back before daylight runs out. I believe, yeah, we spawned here. So, in adhering to our goal today, we're going to build at least the walls of the huts before we go out to get pet kiln set up. I just don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't want to set up on the gravel. And again, like I mentioned, we don't have to worry about temporal stability, like the chunk level. Just because I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I just don't like that mechanic. So it is disabled. Let's see. I guess this is as good of a place as any. So let's go ahead and start setting up. What I'm going to do is use rammed earth. So I believe you make packed dirt, right? And then you make packed dirt into rammed earth. And you can kind of make different styles of it. There's the base rammed earth, and then there's like 5 or 6 different versions. I'm just going to go with the normal one right now. And we're just going to make something little. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, for one, I'm not a good builder. And then 2, we're just trying to survive, you know? So we're not going to make anything too crazy. At least not at first. I may get made fun of for this, but, you know, it is what it is. This is truly the most basic of huts. It's so bad. But here we are. If I knock the corner off, does it make it look a little better? I guess. Kind of. Just enough to survive the night. And it's not a hole. So this will do for now. Oh, yeah, let's plant the bushes. Let's go ahead here and just kind of throw them down. Look, there's even some here already. How convenient. All right, and then we're going to grab some grass. I honestly may need to expand the wall out, though, just 1 more block. Yeah, that's too small. 1 more block. And my shovel broke. Nope, that's an axe. No. Misclick. I don't think you can cancel these either, can you? Can I? Does that work? Oh, it does. No, it destroys it. No. Oh well. It's just flint. And we don't have any sticks either. Yeah, we do need those. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and... No, we'll take the knife. We'll take the knife, we'll take the spear, just in case, and we'll take the axe. So we need to get wood. We need to do all of this before the daylight runs out, which we have some time. So we need to grab some wood, we need to go back, and we have plenty of clay. What do I need? Some more cattails couldn't hurt. And we need food. That's right. We need to grab some food so we can actually cook something once our stuff is done firing. Can I make soup with the berries and the turnips? I don't think I can. I think the handbook says no. It didn't used to say. You just kind of have to do it. But we'll look. Do I have space here? We have the shovel. Oh, I need sticks. That's right. So yeah, pro tip: if you hit the leaves with an axe, that goes much quicker. I neglected to do that last episode just because I was in a hurry and I didn't do this. I don't see any resin. I know technically I should check all the way up to the top, but who cares? I need this wood. And I need reeds for storage, too. Man, I need so much stuff. That's the thing about early game, is you just kind of need to, like, always have something to do. There's always stuff you need. More storage you need to make. Alright, well, you need to find some more food then. More turnips. Oh yeah, right, we had those. Let's go grab that. And reeds. Which I do believe we had to come over here good ways to get. It's 11:59. We're making okay time. And we have space. I'll go ahead and break these. Since I have the seed stack already, I'll just put them there. Okay, there's no reeds down here. Where did I even find those before? We are very quickly going to run out of daylight. Well, we have enough clay. We have enough wood. We have some berries. Not enough. We have enough turnips to make, I think, like one portion of a meal. Or two? That's two. 2 portions of 2 turnips. So that'll hold us over. We have enough. I mean, we're not even going to be able to make the stew anyway until the cooking pot is done firing, right? So it's not like it's going to do us any good to go hunting for all this food, but we do actually really need reeds. Oh. It's neat. It's a ruin. I think all this sprinting around is not great, but... Huh. That's funny. I'll mark this. I mean, I don't know if one of those is here, but I usually use this for ruin and make it black, so I can see it. Okay, where did I find those reeds at? I really should have marked that. Flax. Oh, flax. That's good, because we're going to need that. Speaking of, I've never gotten to the point in the game where I had wind power. I've never made it that far. I don't know how. I've put lots of hours in. But I just never had a farm set up early enough to make enough flax. And I think that's like kind of the thing that everyone runs into, at least on their early playthroughs. So I do want to do that for sure, because wind power is cool. There's also the sailboats and stuff, which I believe should be more useful now that I think oceans spawn with the default settings more often. Chicken? Where are you? Can I hit him? No, apparently. Are you serious? You suck. Yeah, we're just gonna get the mushrooms. Those can go into the mill too. So we'll grab some of these. Alright, and then we're gonna get these reeds. And how many more are in here? That one. Dense vegetation. Alright, we have enough for another basket, I think. Yep, we do. And what is the recipe for the it's not a basket. What is it called again? If you mouse over and hit H, it should bring up all of the recipes that you can use this in to make stuff. Hopefully that made sense. So we can make a shield, hand basket, chest. Oh, it's actually just called a chest. I thought it had a different name. Maybe it used to. Okay, I don't believe we have enough. Was that 24? No, we don't have enough. Okay. We're gonna run quickly. And we're gonna go back and set up a pit kiln. Am I even headed the right way? It's over here somewhere. I didn't mark it. I'll do that when I get back. I probably should have. Alright, we are almost back. We hope we can get this set up before it gets dark. Ah, there's our hut. Oh, shoot. That's right. We need to head back onto the back. I forgot I started to tear it down for a second. Man, night really creeps up on you. We don't have enough dirt. Alright, we got our rammed earth. We got enough of it, I believe, to finish. I'm not even going to bother with the window. Alright, that is ugly, but it's functional. It's good enough. And then out here on the side, we will start setting up the pit kiln. So the deal with these is that you cannot make them too close to grass, or it will light the grass on fire, and then it'll spread. Before you know it, this whole field is going to be lit up, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to be very careful. Are you serious? I feel like they've been spawning super early. What is the deal with that? Did I also not pick up my spear that I made? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this turret out. Come here. Haha. Yeah, I just feel like they didn't used to spawn this early. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's not even dark. It's 1700, but it's not dark. Shovel. We don't even have the clay formed right now anyway, but that's okay. We'll do that at nighttime and we'll kind of run out here. As long as it stays low rift activity, I think we'll be okay. We can just kind of like run out here, make some... why does this keep doing that? Strange. We'll make some pots and cooking pots and vessels and stuff. Well, we'll just make one, I think. One vessel. And then we'll come out here and fire them. And we should be pretty set up after that. I'm probably being overly cautious here, but I want a 1 block space at least in between any sort of grass. I'm paranoid about it lighting on fire. see, we never got enough reeds to make the chest. We can ground swords these though. So just set these out here. Not the best looking, but it works. There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay. So clean this grass up a little bit. Put our torch inside. Put one outside. I know the light doesn't do much, but it makes me feel better. Now we need at least one crock. We need one cooking pot. And we need 4 bowls. Also, I really like how the actual like clay items now have the proper texture for the type of clay you're using. Because that didn't exist for a long time. I think that was the last like major update or 2, if I'm not mistaken. That is something I'm really happy about. So it's always good to see stuff like that. Things that make sense. Okay, we've got our bowls. And this will take up a whole pit kiln, so let's just go ahead and get this one done. We have the grass, we do. So you just crouch and throw a bunch of grass in here until it tells you to stop, and then you throw in the sticks, which we do have enough of. Luckily, I think it has 8 that it needs. Yes. And usually I'd use peat for this. I didn't pick any up, even though we have a peat deposit somewhere down here. Yeah, it's too far away. Let's just grab some wood. I think you need 4 logs for the normal ones. There we go. And then we use our torch and just hold it on there. I think it takes like a day or so. And then after that day, these will be done. You can use them. So we have space for 4 more small things or 1 big thing. I think the cooking pot actually doesn't take up more than 1 slot. I sure hope not, because I would like to fire this and the crock at the same time. And if possible, I may just go ahead and make like 2 more crocks. Oh, he does that then. Okay. Yeah, if we can do 3 crocks and the cooking pot, that would be ideal. Why is this so loud? Oh, shit. No. How did that happen? Okay. I heard that fire. I know I just talked about being paranoid about this, and that's why. Oh, Jesus. I thought 1 space was enough. Is it not? Is it not enough? Jesus, what did I do? Is it really not enough? 1 space? I thought it was. I'm glad I got that. I was just talking and I was like, man, that fire is getting really loud. That doesn't sound right. Oh, man. Okay. I'll tell you what. Where's the shovel? Did the shovel burn? Did my shovel burn? No, it didn't. Okay. Woo. Not that that would have been a big deal, but still. Alright, we'll just go ahead and expand this out 1 more. I can't tell you how many times I've made my pit kiln setup just like this and not had any issue. So I don't know if that's changed or if I've just gotten really lucky in the past. I feel like it might be the latter. I'm glad I didn't start that and then just like walk away to go do something else far away and then come back and my like the whole field is just gone. No grass. I guess that's all it would have been. Just grass, and I don't know, does this just spread infinitely while I'm in the area? Or does it go out? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to test that, right? We're also lucky this is a low rift activity day. And I'm not near any caves, so we shouldn't have any issues with drifters. I say shouldn't, but we just had one. Alright, we should be safe. I hope. I even did this one 3 blocks. I'm sure this is enough. The famous last words. Alright, back to the clay forming. Alright, once we get these formed up, I'm going to throw these in there and maybe try to gather enough grass for a bed. I don't normally like using them because I feel like it's a waste of time. I mean, I know it is, right? Because there's things that you could be doing, technically, that you're wasting, you know, the time that you could be doing them by sleeping. I'm fast forwarding through all these clay formings, by the way. I'm sure that you guys don't want to sit here and just watch me do that in silence. Alright, so now we've got... Oh, well, we don't even have space for that. These other two. That's fine. We'll fire them later. So now we have this other pit kiln ready to go. We have just enough sticks. And I do believe we have enough wood. I thought we were going to need more for some reason. I forgot I had a whole stack. It's fine though. More wood never hurt. Guess I don't have any food. That might be a problem. I mean, we have these raw turnips. I think maybe we need to hunt a little bit. I don't know why I didn't consider that. We probably should make an effort to do that tomorrow. Because we're kind of running on fumes and berries. And I don't have any more berries, so... We're kind of SOL at the moment. Ooh, fireflies. That's pretty. That's really cool. I don't usually spend the night outside, so I never get a chance to really see them. Where'd they go? Oh, nice. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna head inside. We have no food except for some raw turnips and mushrooms. I think that will be okay for now. Put some dirt here. And I think tomorrow, now that we've started to at least fire clay, we should be able to actually cook some food tomorrow. If we look at our handbook here, we've got the threshing guide. Yeah, we do need to do tool molds. We can't do anything with them yet. We don't have copper. Yeah, so we need to make an effort tomorrow to get food, a decent stockpile, right? Because, like, we have none, so we need some food. So we'll run out, get some food tomorrow, and we will search for copper as well. All the while, kind of just working on bettering our little homestead here, because we have this, like, jank mud hut right now. I mean, I think most people start out like this, right? Right? Most people? You would think. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you all and see you next time.